So, as a big fan of Gervonta Tank Davis, I must say, Ryan Garcia, he looked way more focused than Davis. I don't know, man. He looked way more focused in his publicly in gym. He looked way more focused than Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia, I think he's seeking for the knockout, and he have also stated it. What I mean to say is, he have also stated it that he's going to knock Gervonta Tank Davis out, and he looked way more focused. And I think in the fight, he will try to make up the reins, and when Davis try to come aggressively towards him, he trying to counter attack with his left hook, in my opinion. But anything can happen. But you know, like I, like always, my money is on Davis for this fight. Even though Ryan Garcia, he looked focused. This is an fight game, but 50-50. This is an fight game. But my money is on Gervonta Tank Davis. But I believe, if Ryan Garcia win this match against Davis, I won't be surprised. To be honest, I won't be surprised if Davis loses this match against Garcia. I won't be surprised. Or Davis, or what I mean to say is Ryan Garcia, if he defeat Gervonta Davis, I won't be surprised. This is a fight game, anything can happen. And Ryan Garcia, he looked way more focused in publicly in gym, I think. But Davis, he might look focused. Sorry, what I mean to say is Davis, he is looking focused in his gym. He might look focused in his gym. What I mean to say, I hope you got that. But publicly, Davis doesn't seem focused in compared to Ryan Garcia. He might get, we can't have the proper access of Davis' gym. What I mean to say is we can't spy to Davis all the time. But he looked focused on several of his training session against Garcia. But if we talk about publicly, Davis like to say he is having fun. He thinks Garcia is like not tough opponent for him. Publicly, he's trying to flex the 100 cash in recent their face off. Davis was looking funny. Ryan Garcia, but that kid was looking way more focused than Davis. This is a fight game, anything can happen. Davis, aka Tank, is known for his explosive power and knockout and ability. He's also very good at slipping punches and counter-attacking, which makes him a dangerous opponent for any fighter, including Ryan Garcia. Ryan is a tough and young fighter who has shown an impressive speed and agility in the ring. But if we compare knockout ratio, Davis wins, and I think in chin capability, I think Davis win. Ryan Garcia has his chin might get cracked with that Davis powerful shot. Even though the fight with Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, he knocked down him like in maybe like in the first round or second round. I don't know about that, but that knockdown was crazy, and he appreciate to Ryan Garcia, man. I'm a big fan from him. You know what I mean to say. He won my heart when he fought against the Luke Campbell. Or you know what I mean to say is he stood up after that huge vicious shot. But Davis hits way more harder than Luke Campbell. Now let's talk about the fight itself. Both fighters have a lot of hype surrounding their name, but what I think who has a more advantage is tough to call. But both fighters are very skilled and have a lot more to prove. But I will say Gervonta Davis has lot more advantage than Ryan Garcia. But not lot more advantage, but he has advantage. He has more experience, having fought at the higher level for a longer time. The bout between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, many people think Ryan Garcia is taller. Yes, he is taller, but he have fought with Mario Barrios, who is lot more taller than Ryan Garcia too, and longer reach. But what happened? He knocked him out. But Mario Barrios, he was winning the round, and if Ryan Garcia tried to avoid brawl and tried to keep up the pace of the fight, try to counter attack, he might get victory. But that's an interesting point. Garcia Speed could be an advantage in the early round of the fight, but Davis' power is something that Garcia can't take lightly. If Davis can land one of his signature hooks, it could be lights out for Garcia. It's tough call, but I think Gervonta Davis win this fight. I must say Garcia he looked way more focused, and it's time for me to talk about Rolly Romero versus Alberto Pozzillo. The next bout where Alberto is defending his title against Rolly Romero. The fight is going to be an banger between these guys, but uh, maybe like Rolly Romero, he is betting favorite against Alberto, but Alberto he is underdog on this fight, and many people don't know about Alberto though. Many people don't know about Alberto. He is an undefeated fighter. He is an undefeated fighter, rising star in the lightweight division. He might not have the fame like Rolly Romero, but his technical skills we can't deny. He might defeat Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero only loss was against Gervonta Tank Davis. Rolly Romero, who is known for his knockout power, trash talk, but Alberto Pozzillo. Sorry if I pronounced his surname wrong. I don't know about the Polio or Pozzillo, but anyway, Alberto, you might guys don't know about him, but he is an beast in the ring. You know, recently there's lots of talk about Rolly Romero chin got cracked in the gym too by the same shot that landed by Gervonta Tank Davis in the gym. His chin got cracked by his sparring partner, and I think that might be a huge factor coming into this fight. If Alberto Pozzolo, if he land that vicious shot in his face, it's going to be lights out for Rolly Romero too. Once I've been watching these combat sports for a long time. I've been watching UFC, I've been watching boxing. But if fighters' chin get cracked, I must say that like the 50% of power is gone. If what I mean to say is if fighters' chins get cracked, you won't be same as the you won't be same that you used to be. Once you got your chin cracked, if your opponent land some power shots on your chin, it's going to be in lights out. But in my opinion though, I think Alberto Pugilo will win this bout against Rolly Romero, and after he win this fight, he is going to that fame that what he deserved to Alberto. Good luck for Alberto, and if you want to see fight camp of Alberto, the link will be given in the description, and if you want to see the Rolly Romero fight camp 2, link will be given in the description. Check it out. Rolly Romero fight camp for Alberto and Alberto fight camp for Rolly Romero. Both fighters are great. No disrespect for Rolly Romero, but my money is on Alberto. So now it's time for me to talk about this super welterweight bout between the former lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. The bout is going to be an banger between this guy. Teofimo Lopez, he successfully made his welterweight debut. Now he is fighting the champion Josh Taylor, and Teofimo Lopez. He's training hard for this bout. He looks way more focused, and the bout between these guys is going to be an banger. This is the fight that we can't deny. Both fighters are insane. Both fighters have lots of experience, and in my opinion, I think Teofimo Lopez will defeat Josh Taylor. So that's it, fight fans. We have came to the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, and if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Until then, peace.